Hey everyone, Catch 'em All Collectibles here with a CGC highlight video. I'm going to show you, I think I have about 300 cards in front of me, and they were pulled as the highlights from about a 1,000 card, couple returns. 10 off the bat, just to show you that they do exist. There's not many of them out there, but yeah, this McDonald's Sobel's one of them. Tons of dust all over it. Unfortunately, that's kind of a thing that happens with CGC a lot, the way that they return them, the cardboard they send them in, the inner packing. I think there's a couple more 10s as long as I didn't lose them, but this return is primarily going to be Jungle Fossil First Edition, a little bit of Foreign Base First Edition, fourth print Shadowless base, and then McDonald's promos. The McDonald's promos, I guess I'll just start there. So for the highlights on the McDonald's promos, I'm just going to show you the 9.5s. I could not believe, I've never seen so many 9.5s, especially with English. Yeah, these things that are just all over. Stuff you'll see in your CGC returns. At times it's pretty annoying because it takes quite a bit of time to get them out of the way to take nice pictures. But yeah, my overall very upsetting submission. I more than half of my cards were under CGC 9, but the McDonald's cards graded so well that I'm just showing you the 9.5s because there were more 9.5s than there were 9s and under, which I've just never seen before. I don't know if the cards were printed that well, or if I just really did. I think, I don't even remember how many I pulled. I think I pulled the 6 or so, the 5 or 6 best of each hollow and non-hollow. But, oh, actually, I guess a 9 snuck in there. I hit so many 9.5s, it's crazy. The McDonald's set's funny too, because like when it came out, it was this unfortunate thing where people were going and they were buying out all the McDonald's and kids couldn't get Pokemon cards in their Happy Meals and all this and that. But now it's like, it's not a thing anymore at the McDonald's. So I've been picking up cases, actually. Cases that I don't know if they just got left over by McDonald's that forgot to sell them. They came to McDonald's late after the promotion ended. Or investors giving up on their investment. But yeah, I've been picking up cases of the 150 packs of McDonald's cards for like $350 or so. I think I mentioned it before. I've been selling the sealed packs on Troll and Toad Evo for $6 or $8. So right there is just almost a double up after fees. I guess a little bit of amazing rares in there too. And then this promo that I sent a bunch out. But yeah, the McDonald's stuff has just been nice. I guess I'll have to, I've been planning on opening more to restock my Troll and Toad singles. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but when I do, I'll have to look through and just pick out a few more cards to grade of the best stuff because they did really, really well for me. I think some of these, yeah, like Unlimited Charmander, he comes in the 2-player starter set, so I have a lot of those. I've opened a lot of those over the years. Now we're getting into Chinese first edition. Back in the day, I opened one of every language, I believe, aside from base first. As anybody who has been following the channel for a while, I did get to open a base first pack in Vegas. Unfortunately, I've never opened a complete English base first box, but I might be taking these stacks out of order. Here's some fourth print. But yeah, I did years ago. It was crazy how cheap, relatively speaking, Maybe actually they're at the same ratios, but I was opening a little bit of Shadowless. I was opening German boxes for $300, $400, $500. I think the highest I paid was for Korean and Chinese, a little over $1,000. French was just under 1,000, maybe right around there. But Spanish and German were the ones that I opened multiple of those because I just seemed to be able to find them for around that $500 price point that I loved paying on the Fossil and Jungle boxes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sort this better before I go to list it, because here's a bunch more Charmanders. Oh wow, a lot more Charmanders. But yeah, for every CGC 9 and above card you see here, there's more than one CGC 8.5 and under that I'm not showing, because I don't think people want to see CGC 8.5 cards. Legendary collection. Really shocked though. Overall, the foreign base first really killed me. Those are probably the worst offenders for the 8.5s and under. The Shadowless did pretty well overall. Those are all Machops. All Ponyta. These are all in the, I believe these are all in the 2-player starter set as well. Oh, that's actually Italian. So yeah, I had some Italian decks too. So Italian 2-player starter sets here. The foreign base first did really poorly as far as the greater than CGC 9 rate. And the McDonald's was just unbelievable how well it graded. Oh, there's our other 10s. So I graded dozens of these. I did one submission a while ago, I think, where I had 100 in there. These ones, I believe I only had 30 to 50, and 2 of them got 10s. Maybe there was more than that, but yeah, 3 10s out of 1,000 cards, roughly, is what it worked out to be. I was talking about the base set first edition foreign boxes I was opening and how cheap they were at the time. Some of these singles, I don't know. I mean, base first has gone up. Back then, I think base first English was too expensive to open because it was $10,000, and I kicked myself for not buying it. It was a lot of money at the time. I mean, it's still a lot of money now, but relatively speaking, I didn't pull the trigger at 10,000. Now it's obviously 400,000, and I'll probably never open or own an entire base first box English. But I'm glad I did get to open all the foreign ones, because I still have a lot of these. Like, I graded the better ones, but I still have, and I've done pretty well. It's kind of a bummer that Troll and Toad Evo won't take foreign cards anymore, because these, I intended to send all my ones I didn't grade. I intended to send them to Troll and Toad Evo. But I've sold over the years. Like, I've seen random buy lists come up where someone just wants, they're a species collector, say they collect every Farfetch'd, every language. I've seen people offer $20-$30 for just like a near mint to mint non-hollow from a foreign base first set. I have honestly no idea what all these cards are going to be worth. I have no idea if people are actually chasing these graded. But yeah, if you are after any of these, especially in CGC 8.5, feel free to reach out, because I've got quite a few. We're getting down to the last few stacks here. But yeah, I'm actually recording this on Thanksgiving, so I did want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I intended to record this earlier in the week so that I could upload Friday and not have to record on Thanksgiving, but everyone else went to bed. I wanted to stay up and watch football, even though this game's not very good. Buffalo's winning by quite a bit. It's a pretty bad blowout, but yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. hopefully everyone who celebrates had a good Thanksgiving, eat a lot of turkey, family and friends and all that. Some 9.5s, Fossil. I don't even know if I'm going to list the 9.5s. Maybe I'll start putting together my own 9.5 set just because I know how hard they are to get. I have a mint, Fossil and Jungle, I have a mint binder set of these too, and I'm just not a huge fan of keeping graded non-hollows, so I probably won't keep them, but yeah, so as I said, I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Black Friday. Wednesday night though, even before Thanksgiving, I started a sale in my store. I know Nick, Old School Pokemon, he did a sale of, I think he just went 25% off everything. I have some pretty competitively priced items in my store in the 4-figure range. Like I have some base first graded packs that are lowest on the market, and so I think I did everything $1,000 and up. I did 10% off, and then I believe I did $200 to $1,000 was 15% off. There's the last few cards here, and then everything under $200, 25% off. So I couldn't go for the 25% off everything like Nick, because it would have just made certain things too cheap. And I didn't want to do that thing where you like raise all your prices and then put them on sale, because that felt wrong. So yeah, if anyone's interested, I have my auctions ending Sunday, 30 cards that I showed earlier in the week. And then I also have, I put it through Monday night. So I put it from like just before Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday, kind of Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday sale. I've already sold. It's been live for just under 24 hours, and I believe I've already sold like 40 items in a day, which for me, I usually sell. A few months ago, when I only had a few hundred listings, I was selling 20 or 30 a week. Lately, I've been selling closer to 100 a week. So I'm like tripling my pace, I guess, at 40 a day. I'm hoping I can get a couple hundred sales by Monday. But yeah, that's everything I had for this video. Appreciate you all watching. Keep an eye out for next week. This is going to go live on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Monday, I usually post the week of our podcast, Nick and I's podcast. I usually post Monday and then the podcast Thursday. I'm going to post a day late. Nick and I are actually recording something special Monday night. A little bit of a teaser for everyone who hung out till the very end. We're going to have a bit of a, I don't want to spoil it, but we've got something going on for December that we're working on together. And yeah, you'll see that video Tuesday. And then our podcast at its regularly scheduled slot of Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you all later.